What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video party. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this video we're going to be taking a look at the second season of The Mandalorian, which just concluded recently. And if I had two words to sum it up, it would be this: holy crap. Okay, with that out of the way, let's take a look at season 2. Also, I'm going to do my best to stay away from spoilers, so bear with me. So right off the bat, season 2 picks up right after we left off from season 1, where the Mandalorian has taken the responsibility of looking after the child until he reunites him with the Jedi. And throughout the course of this season, most of the episodes follow a simple formula in terms of plot and story. In almost each episode, the Mandalorian needs information in order to get from point A to point B. But in order to get that info, he has to do a little mini side quest for one character, which then leads to a small little adventure. And that's basically the plot for most of the episodes, which honestly never got old for me. They say that it's more about the journey than the destination, and The Mandalorian has definitely proven that. Throughout the course of this second season, we get to watch The Mandalorian encounter several returning characters as well as new ones while he searches for a Jedi in order to help raise this child. All the while, the Empire and Giancarlo Esposito's character Moff Gideon is on the hunt for this baby. Now, just like in last season, this season does include several filler episodes that aren't as adventurous or as thrilling or exciting as previous episodes, but they do provide some sort of foreshadowing as to what to expect in future episodes. One of the best things about this second season is that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, who are spearheading this series, have taken the fandom into consideration and have paid incredible fan service from previous Star Wars content, including books, movies, TV shows, video games. If you are into other Star Wars content aside from the main movies, you are in for a surprise because there are a lot of cameos and references that you may get and you will probably jump out of your chair screaming. Now, I know this is a big statement. I'm probably going to get some heat off of this, but honestly, this second season of The Mandalorian is better than the entire sequel trilogy. I'm not saying the sequel trilogy is bad. In fact, I still love them, including The Last Jedi, which I will defend to the day I die. But as someone who's watched and read a lot more Star Wars content, and seeing it play a huge role in The Mandalorian Season 2, it was much more thrilling and fun to watch. Okay, so that was my overall view for this second season. From this point on, it's going to be nothing but spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoiled for season 2, I would suggest you leave right now, but be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get the latest updates from this channel. Okay, now you've been warned. There are several moments in this season that pay incredible fan service to the Clone Wars. By the way, be sure to check out my Clone Wars review in the description down below. And then the showrunners double down on that by having those moments play a huge role in this second season. And it all starts from when we see Bo-Katan make her live action debut. Oh my god, seeing her armor in live action format was pretty dope. And I love that in every episode she is in, she's constantly hunting after the Darksaber that is currently being held by Moff Gideon. Anyway, at the end of the episode, she tells Mando that she knows a Jedi who might be able to train this child, and her name is Ahsoka Tano, which leads us to chapter 13 called The Jedi, which is where we see Ahsoka Tano's live action debut. And as a Clone Wars fan who was already a fan of Ahsoka back in 2008, seeing Rosario Dawson come out swinging with white lightsabers was a dream come true. And honestly, I still think that chapter 13 is by far the best episode of The Mandalorian for 3 reasons. 1, we get to see Ahsoka's live action debut. 2, we get to learn more about the child's origin, whose actual name is Grogu. And 3, we get confirmation that Ahsoka is hunting down Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's right, Thrawn is alive and will be featured when Ahsoka gets her own series on Disney+. Anyway, another episode that I really enjoy is where we see Grogu get placed at the center of an ancient temple where he tries to make contact with a Jedi. However, the Mandalorian has a little run-in with a bounty hunter called Boba Fett, who is alive and is back in the game, as we see this legendary bounty hunter go out John Wick on several stormtroopers as he racks up more kills than what we saw in the original trilogy. However, during the firefight, Grogu is captured and is taken aboard Moff Gideon's ship, which leads to the next couple episodes being more about the Mandalorian leading a rescue mission to save Grogu, as we get to see him go toe-to-toe with Moff Gideon and several Dark Troopers, which remind me a lot about the Terminators. But anyway, the Jedi that Grogu called arrives, and my jaw dropped as I saw Luke Skywalker come out of his X-Wing and just cut down every Dark Trooper in his path. Okay, there are so many things I want to say right now, but just to sum it all up, I'll say this: damn! In the final moments, we come to a point where I thought we'd never reach, and that's where we get to see Grogu say goodbye to the Mandalorian as he leaves with Luke And this melted my heart. For the last 2 seasons, we've watched this lone wolf and cub story and have grown attached to Grogu, just like how the Mandalorian has grown attached to him as well, like he was his own kid. And to watch these two characters say goodbye to each other, it's pretty emotional. Well, there goes a small portion of the audience who only watched it because of Grogu. So overall, I really love season 2, and as a fan who not only watched the movies but read some of the books, played some of the video games like Battlefront 2, watched Clone Wars and Rebels, this season will satisfy die-hard fans. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review for The Mandalorian Season 2. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you can get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.